From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. And the show brings you Sunday Night Baseball. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab, number 63. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about to get underway. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And we're underway in Baltimore. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one away. Down to number 2 hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
The 0-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Dylan Dingler. And a foul ball. Dingler goes 6'1", hitting third in the lineup, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Pitches in there. That's strike 2.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Here's Riley Green. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. McGonigal off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Matt Vierling.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Man at second. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now at Oriole Park. And taking the ball for Detroit, Drew Anderson. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Digging in, Taylor Ward.
The ball game tonight, designated hitter number 3, Taylor Ward.
That's in there. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And now the 0-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2. Just
Ball
misses
two.
with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Hey.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Hammer, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pete Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. The 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tyler O'Neill in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Nope.
Rutschman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Popped up. Keith. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Ball 1.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Wenzel Perez, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Sack short. Can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to. As far as
got him swinging for the K.
Next to the Tigers, second baseman
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Weston Wilson.
Weston Wilson.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Stays alive.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That's down and in.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Leody Taveras.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down. And next for the
Batting
Orioles,
eighth,
Jeremiah
second
Jackson.
baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Out to short. Short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back now at Oriole
Leading off
Park.
for Detroit,
New inning getting
third
started.
baseman,
Kevin
Kevin
McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
next
No
for the
messing around
Tigers,
right there.
the
Pretty much a
designated
model
hitter,
swing on that one
Dylan
as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Dingler swings through it for strike one. Man at second. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A 2-run blast. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 3-1. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Matt Vierling digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Colt Keith. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 down, nobody on. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. That's inside.
Check swing. He held up. And now 3-1.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
3-2 now. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run shot, their 3rd home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1. Now it's Zach Short. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
You'll 1.
Nope.
Fastball the inside corner for the strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. A swing and a soft liner. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Bottom
Detroit.
half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, number 51. This is his first appearance of the season.
Leading off for the
Leading
Orioles,
off, Blaze
left
Alexander.
fielder, Blaze Alexander.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball, that's high.
Alexander aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles.
And now Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch misses inside. And now it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Orioles.
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, St. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. The lefty, the 1-0.
Aye.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That one missed. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
McGonigal in the box again, takes a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Dylan Dingler. He's already homered here in this one. Dingler started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. The 1-0.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Back to first, and he's safe. First and second, 1 out. Riley Green, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Inside, ball 1.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
so he tags the runner for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom 4. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
you know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Slapped foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So next to hit for Baltimore, Weston Wilson. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one clips the corner. Fastball for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now a chance for Leody Taveras. Two on, 1 out.
Hey.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Ball, that's outside.
This is again 5 in a row.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there. Strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. Now at the plate, Blaze Alexander. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Blaze Alexander.
Hey.
The Orioles with a chance to get back into it. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Out to short. The throw to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Alexander on the move. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. He's already homered in this game.
Hey.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. And a man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Grounder might be 2. Throws to Henderson. What a double play that was. Inning over. back now at Oriole Park. Now here's the Orioles DH, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within?
Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-2. Ripped to short. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Holton. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So up next, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Ball 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
49.
The new pitcher, Albert Suarez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Rogers in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Short in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Inside, ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Caught him looking for the K. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Nope, that's inside.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. This one in the air, center field. Vierling takes it in for the out. And there's one down. One out man at first. Weston Wilson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2.
Wilson.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fouled off left side. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Orioles.
A new arm into the game, the righty Kyle Finnegan. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Now pitching for Detroit.
And into the box for
Number
Baltimore,
67,
Leody
Kyle
Taveras.
Finnegan.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. This one in the air. McGonigal has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7, Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
Suarez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball right side, throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next is the Tigers DH, Dylan Dingler. This one in the air, center field. Taveras under it. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
That's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 2. That misses off the outside edge. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Tap foul at the plate. Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now all even up. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside.
Nope.
Full
Inside.
count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Jackson now at the plate.
Jackson.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. Outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-2 now.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Inside, ball 3.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. To kick the 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2 on the way. Chopper right side. McKinstry in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
The Tigers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey!
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
For the Orioles.
Back to the top of the order now. And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th, digging in. Number 33.
Colt Keith.
Ball, that's in.
Bounced out to short. Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right fielder,
Next to hit,
Perez.
Wenzel Perez. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Framber Valdez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Ripped to 3rd and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. A switch hitter batting right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso. And that is out of play. Gets him to chase after that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up. McKinstry settles under this one. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ball 1.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2.
The Orioles down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the
And next for the Orioles, Weston Wilson.
Weston Wilson.
Fouled off. He was late. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Throw into 3rd. He's in there. On the ground to the left. Play made. That ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yennier Cano.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
That one fouled off. 0-1 now.
Nope. Outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras in position. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2. One down. Here's the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Hey.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center, Alexander moving under it. And there's 2 away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Dylan Dingler.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike 2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's the third out. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 9, Leody Taveras digs in now.
Taveras.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. And that just misses. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jeremiah Jackson.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Taveras on at first, nobody out. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Now the left fielder, Blaze Alexander. That clips the zone. 0-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Oh, that's just out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles,
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. A little bit low.
Whoa,
ball
down.
1.
Hey.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. He's got it.
Now pitching for
So the
Detroit,
Tigers get a new
number
arm from the pen,
75,
Brennan Hanafy. He last
Up
pitched
next
2
for the
days ago. Orioles down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. The Orioles down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Chop to third. McGonigal tosses across to first, and this game is over.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.